Hello. We're gonna do something different than usual. So I have to set up in a minute. First, I gotta water my eyes. It's Sunday, yeah. And I have work tomorrow. Yeah. And I almost stabbed my eye with this. Almost being the operative word. Also, this is dirty. I gotta remove it. Let me drop it here. I have all the chairs. I have the chairs because of the stuff. I'll talk about it later. For now, let me just take the brush, take care of this. Since I didn't. No, I did comb my hair today. So it's not my. Hello, surprise! We're gonna do the thing that I was supposed to do Friday, but I didn't because, stuff happened. AKA a flood right under my house. And we spent the last 3 days fixing the house of our neighbors. I mean, I say we, but I only helped yesterday and today. Didn't help on Friday. Didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was bad, but it's just water. A couple of people are already down. It's already enough. Only later, much later, I realized how big it was. I started helping the day after, first thing in the morning. I mean, first thing after I woke up, technically, because it wasn't early in the morning. Yeah, if I knew that it was this bad, I would have not just stayed home. I would have went and helped. Only blame myself for it. I'm not trying to get pity points. I'm really just saying I fucked up. And I apologize for it. Naroth, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, as I said. It's good to not have to deal with. You fucked up. Bro does not know. Bro has not kept up with the Zell lore. The city where I live got hit by a flood. My house is fine. I live in the first floor. But the house under mine, which is from my neighbor, got flooded. So we spent the last 3 days trying to help our neighbor fix it. And for 3 days, I mean, I helped yesterday and half of today. I didn't help on Friday because I didn't understand how bad it was. I couldn't comprehend how bad it was. I thought it's just water. Yeah, it's gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be that bad. A couple of people are already down there. It's not like it's gonna be big. It's not water the problem. It's muddy water. The mud was the real deal. Look. After 3 days, I only arrived let me move this. Do you see the mud here? Yeah, you can barely see it. Do you see this? This is 2 days after we spent cleaning. As in, there were 3 days of mud cleaning in that house, and it still has a lot of mud in it. As long as it's just water, it's quote unquote easy to deal with. Because you can just drain the water, you can just put it away. The problem when it's a muddy water, it just becomes mud. It just becomes a block of solid. I'm guessing too much rain. In 6 minutes, it rained the same amount that it usually rains in a month. In 6 minutes. I looked outside, I kid you not. Friday, I look outside before getting to the PC because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do some voiceover shit. Maybe I'll probably delete them, but whatever. I gotta do something. I look outside, it's like, oh, it's raining. But it's not a whoa, it's just a little bit of rain. I go like to the PC, I put my headphones on, which by the way I gotta do it. There you go. I go on the PC and I hear my mother say, no, 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 no. Oh my god, no. I'm like, well, World War III started. That's my first guess. Because what else would you think? We never had a flood in this place. Never. Ever. Then I look outside and I kid you not, the house under mine, the the door, it's open and there's just water pushing like at least this much from the ground. It's pressured. Just outside, you couldn't see the road anymore. You couldn't see the walkway for the walkers, for the people just walking. It's just everything still. Water that it goes up to here, almost to the knee. Do you live near a lake or river? No, I don't. That's the point. The river in the city, in the upper part of the city, broke, and it all came down here, and then it went that way. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, indeed. It was scary as shit. But I was dissociating. I'm honest. I'm a piece of shit. Let's be clear. I'm not proud of it. I'm very ashamed of it. On Friday, I just dissociated. I just thought it's not that bad. It's not that bad. As long as I don't go outside, it's not that bad. And I just stood it inside. And I got flack for it. And I deserved it. I was like, yeah, they're right. And the day after, I just went and helped. That I didn't say anything. I didn't go, oh, well, what if I can? No, I just changed and just went down and helped. And I took away so much fucking mud, man. And that was already some mud away. The thing that I want to say this, and then we can work into the submissions. Something that warmed my heart was seeing a good 30 kids. I mean, not kids as in 30, 18 to 22-year old, or 16 to 22-year-old just show up out of nowhere with a couple of shovels, a couple of brooms, and they just went, how can we help? They didn't ask anything else. They just showed up and they just wanted to help. And if any boomer tells you the new generation is cooked, just tell them that, because I didn't see a single adult, single over 30 that wasn't just a random person, that wasn't just attached to this place. Like maybe his family was here, maybe whatever. I didn't see any one of them. But I saw a lot of kids. Even today. Today I couldn't really help because I had to go to my grandma. My grandma lives pretty far away. It's like an hour drive, an hour long drive. She has Alzheimer, so I went there. I spent some time with her. I helped her do the groceries because she can't drive anymore. So I spent basically all afternoon with her. I came back and there was a kid that is from the other side of the city. That is like a 30-minute drive, just helping. And then I came back late. I came back at like 5. And I helped for like an hour and a half, and then it got dark. You can't really do much when it's dark. So, honestly, my faith in the new generation has been restored. I already had a high expectation for the new generation that is about to start working, and they just go, "No, I'm not. I'm not gonna slave myself. It doesn't feel right." I already thought them they were based, but now just locked in for the new generation. But yeah, we said the same thing. But I don't know what the mayor did. The mayor showed up for literally 2 minutes, saw the damages, said, in my opinion, thought, "Oh wow, if I stay here, they will ask me to work," and just left. That's it. My neighbor called the city hall to ask how can we deal with the mud. We our sewers are filled with mud. Just it's just filled to the brim with mud. Not watery mud, mud. And they just went, yeah, you call the cleaning services on your own. Yeah, bye. Don't call again. What a fucking bunch of assholes. If I had the power to just start doing a riot, not riot, peaceful protest in front of the city hall, just everybody just in front of it, just saying, yeah, no, nah, you fucked up, boy, you fucked up, you fucked up big time. I would, I would 100%. Anyway, I've beaten around the bush for long enough. I want to try something different for this. Since we're gonna go for the submissions, I want to do something different. Open a new page. Okay. Oh, yes. Crusty. I love it. Random video game fact. Well, Zelly, I say longer, but I'm gonna be streaming soon. Well, have a good streaming, buddy. Go having a good stream. And I wish you a lot of donations. I don't need donations personally. I with this whole thing, it sounds like, oh, Zelly's in a bad spot. Now, as I said, I didn't get hit. Nothing got hit. So I'm gonna say the random video game fact in a second. I just want to open this. I want to change something right now because since we're doing the things, your three of your favorite things, I want to which one should it be? Window capture. There we go. There we go. Okay, let me remove this. I can make it this smaller. There we go. This way it looks better. Whoop. There we go. Where am I gonna put it? I'm gonna put it like here. Like, no. I'm gonna put it like here. There we go. That's why I started a donation goal yesterday. Well, good luck then, buddy. But alright, man, take care. Hope the flood damages get sorted out. I hope as well. We have trash everywhere in front of our house now. And I really hope that we don't anymore. Anyway, the question was, what are three of your favorite game mechanics? I can make this a little bit lower. I can put it here in the middle. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. This is pretty neat. What is it, Zell? It's one of my three favorite game mechanics. As I wrote down, trading, and there's gonna be the video game fact in a second. I love trading. I love having player-to-player trading because it creates an economy. And economies are vital for video games because you have people that want you basically create a new game for people. That's it. TF2 for me, it's not one game, it's two games. It's TF2 the video game and TF2 the trading game. I I like it. I like it. What can I say? And having a player created economy is very strong because it makes stuff rare because it is rare and not just because the developer said so. Yeah, there's also a lot of items that are rare because the developer said so, but it's just, I don't know, it just feels nice to find the item that you want and bartering with the other dude, be like, oh, I'm gonna give you this and that, and like, I don't like that, and then you go, oh, what about that and this, and like, oh yeah, maybe, and then you go, wait, I actually got a pretty good deal. I can sell this for this, that, and that. Three things instead of two. That's so beautiful. And for the game fact, this is how TF2 trading used to be before. Even here, we have some more stuff like the the stuff on the top. I mean, like, oh, this stuff, I never get used to it. This stuff here didn't used to exist before. And you only had a 16 item maximum in your trade box. So people would just put items, then before they click ready, they just take away one of the items, put another one that is worthless, and they just click ready instantly. And people would get scammed out of it. And that it's the scam as old as time. For TF2, of course. Then they erased the space, and it made it even better because you could just drop a fuck ton of useless item, and while dropping useless items, you would remove the only good item. And then ready, and then people would go like, "Oh, thank you, thank you." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I don't need this stuff here." And like, "Oh, thank you." Wow, 2 more cents. And meanwhile, you remove like $20 worth of stuff just to put 15 2 cents. I see people get scammed out of it. But yeah, I just love to break markets. I love joining a game, starting a game, and finding out how to break the market. I'm not saying that I do break the market, period, but like I mastered the trading on Trove by just doing something very simple and very dumb, which was fly around until I found one merchant that sold one thing that it's a very useful thing. I don't remember. It was like an orb for that it was sold for 1,000. I would just sell buy the entire stock, put all the money there, just go to the market, to the community market, and sell them for 1,006. They say, wow, it's 6 for 1,000. That's 0.6%. I was like, yeah, but in 5 minutes I sold them all. So I buy them all again and then resell them again. Buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. I had a character just standing in front of that merchant because if you just flew away and came back, it would just reset the stock, reset the stuff that he would sell, and just in like 2 hours, I already had enough money to buy everything that I wanted. It was just that easy. So yeah, I love that shit. It makes me feel smart, which is something that I can't say very much. Anyway, let's go for the next one. This is also a screenshot of mine. Whee! Oh wow. Let me pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it back. Ragdolls. I love ragdolls. What can I say? Is there anything to say regarding ragdolls? Yes, there is. They are fucking funny. There is not much you can do about it. I have a. The only good thing I remember about Overwatch is funny ragdoll. This made by yours truly. And Season 0 being actually fun. That's it. And yeah, basically people just making a lot of porn out of the characters, like a lot of it, like a lot of it. But that is not regarding the game itself. That is more regarding the culture behind it, the coomers behind it. I guess also the tournament, the non-serious, not an actual tournament, just a match that I did for Blizzard at Luca Comics and Games, and winning. Where is it? Where did I put it? Did I toss it away? I didn't toss it away. I did. Oh, I put it somewhere. It's gone. I wanna go metal plaque of Overwatch 1 because we played against a team of other normal players, and I just went, "What if we go 6 Torbjorns?" They didn't even get to the point. We were playing that the one of the first. It was the when the game came out. Anna still wasn't out. I know because the plaque only has the basic characters in it. The map where is it Manhattan, the one where you have to capture the point and then you get the cart and then you have to escort whatever. Yeah, they didn't even get to the point, to the first point. We would just spam 6 things. Oh no, they're pushing! You would just hear people screaming, "Molten Core!" It was beautiful. I love that. And then they removed it. They patched the fun out of Overwatch, and that saddens me. That saddens me a lot because it was very fun. And they went, no, you're not supposed to have fun. It's very hard to balance that. Just make Torbjorn armor packets not stack. That's it. That's all you had to do. But what about the turrets? Just if the enemy team doesn't know how to deal with a Torbjorn, with 5 Torbjorns, that is just a skill issue. Just take a diva. Just take 1 diva and a couple of what was it? Now Genji could have also take care of it. The Junkrat. Just bam, bam, bam. Oh wow, everything is gone. Make Junkrat deal extra damage to buildings. He's already a Devilman, a copycat. At least this way you lean a little bit more into it. Anyway, I love Ragdolls. They are the main source of TF2 content, because if you go look TF2 online, like half of the videos are TF2 bad, and other half of the videos are Ragdoll funny. Hitting someone so hard they just fly in the sky and you see them drop back like 20 seconds later, it's always funny. Seeing someone, you just bonk someone and they just go fling into a wall and you see them bonk their head. It's just always funny. It's always funny. What can I say? And let's go for the third one. Parry. Do I even have to say it? Just look at the picture. How can you not say the parrying isn't dope as fuck? Just look at it. Just look at that. Big ass sword, big ass man, big ass cheeks. It's everything that I want in my life. Jokes aside, I love a game that has parry mechanics. Not specifically a game centered around parry mechanics. Because I don't want a game that just has parry. Okay, your way to play is parrying. Which Metal Gear Rising does it a little bit. It does it a little bit, but that's beside the point. I love when you have a way to just not only negate damage, but also to just go, no, you. It's just making a prediction on an enemy attack to not only high Russian, not only negate that damage, but turn that damage against the enemy. It's just, you just played yourself so goddamn hard. I didn't even have to show up. That's it. This is why I love characters like Marth or King K. Rool, or who else has the parry mechanic in Smash. I mean, I basically played them alongside with Bowser and King DDD and who else? Ganondorf. I just love a character that goes. Kazuya, Kazuya being like Tiger Drop, exactly. Tiger Drop negates all damage. It's basically a parry. You do it before they hit you. You negate their damage and you damage. It's not technically a parry, but I'm still gonna call it a parry. It's it's just so rewarding that I can't stop doing it. It's a counter. Yeah, it's a counter, but a counter is parrying plus attacking back. So, yeah. Um, Technically, you can counter before they attack. You just attack faster. Yeah, but shut up. You get my point. I just love this shit, man. I just love going. I don't care if you have 2,000 damage. I'm just gonna press one button, make it go, and give it back to you. Just take your gift. You just go, nice gift. Here is just like people tossing grenades, and you just get it fast enough and you toss it back. That's it. That's the entire. That's pairing slash counter mechanics in a nutshell. I just love that shit. Anyway, talking about Mr. Asus, which did not put pictures, so I can't really put anything here. Oh, I can just go to find my own. Hollow Knight's healing system. So let me pull up. Since I can't really have anything, I'll just put something. Oh, why is it 2 pixels? There we go. This way you guys can see something. Hollow Knight healing system. In my opinion, the Hollow Knight healing system is very interesting. While you hurt enemies, you get soul, in which you can either shoot a projectile or gain health. This can mix up for a very interesting and unique gaming experience, which always makes me want to go back and continue the game. It's true. Hollow Knight has a risk-reward mechanic with its soul system. It's basically a resource, as Azo said, that you gain by hitting enemies, and you can either expand it for damage or for healing. It's not the only game that does it, but it's the best game that comes to mind. It's the first game that comes to mind when you think about it. I like it because it also requires you to learn enemy patterns to get TF2 Islander. I wouldn't really put it that way, because if I had to put it one way, it would be. It's not really. The Islander gives you health on kill. Hollow Knight gives you soul on hit. Get what I mean? You don't have to kill an enemy to be able to heal. Which is why it's so interesting, because if you learn the enemy pattern, you can heal mid-battle. It becomes a risk-reward system where you decide whether to go for the heal, risking getting hit again, or you can keep the souls, or maybe use them as damage sources. There we go. To kill the enemy and then heal. It's a risk reward. Do you want to keep your health low and try to get the enemy so you can heal without any risk? Or do you want to take the risk and maybe get a 1 HP up, or maybe 1 HP down? Maybe you die. It's interesting. New Game Plus. There is nothing better than going in some game and enjoying the hell out of it, finish the story with OP items and feel satisfied. Now imagine if you kept everything, but play the game. My favorite example is Dying Light, for allowing you to start up a New Game Plus, which is overly fun. If you have the correct equipment, you can one-shot bosses and get guns very early on. Just peak fun. I'm torn between New Game Plus. I do agree with Mr. Azus that it is very fun to just steamroll the second game, the second playthrough. Hell, Crisis Core lets you do it. On the same level, I think that it kind of takes away from the overall experience. It's not. No, let me just put it this way. It taints your overall experience with the game. You're gonna think about the second playthrough where you are OP whenever you think about the game, which will end up making you think that the game is either too easy or much easier than it was. I'm not saying that it's a problem with the New Game Plus on itself. It's more of a problem on how we remember stuff. But you get what I mean. It's very fun, but I think it also hampers a little bit with the replayability. I really like the Ratchet and Clank games. For as much flack as I can give to Clank for PSP because it was a pretty mid game, I enjoyed it, but it was pretty mid. I like that New Game Plus version where enemies just deal a lot more damage, and also you have some extra stuff to find that you can only find in New Game Plus to get some extra stuff. I don't remember what you get out of it. Maybe you could just be, oh, you unlock art for the game, which would be pretty meh, but you get my point. It's interesting to put something behind New Game Plus, some extra content behind New Game Plus. And also it makes for a pretty nice speedrunning category where you can just start a game with everything maxed and you just try to go as fast as you can, trying to show the speed skill, your parkour skills, more than your fighting skills. Alright, let's go for the third one. Helldivers 2 Stratagem Activation. Let me pull up Helldivers 2. Oh, I can just go. Why not just do this? Let me just pull up this one. I just want the picture. Why do you give me Reddit? I don't want Reddit. I want picture. Fuck you. Let me just pull up this. There we go. There we go. Helldivers 2 Stratagem Activation. I've always been obsessed with the way you use your useful abilities in the game, calling for items, sentries, resources, etc., etc. The way you do it is not by moving, pulling up your stratagem tab, and enter on WASD keys what you want to spawn. Oh no, I fucked up. I'm sorry. The way you do it is by not moving, pulling up your stratagem tab, and enter on WASD keys what you want to spawn. For example, if you want to spawn a sentry to help your team, you have to stop, pull up the tab, and enter the keys needed for the sentry, for example, left, right, etc. That's really it. It's all specific, I know, but it's in games I really like. Hello, Future's Asus on Zell's... Oh, hello, Future Asus on Zell's stream. Well, I don't think Asus is here, so... Your past Asus, you're not here. I'm sorry. I needed some water. It's kind of a code. It's a combo. Let's put it that way. It's basically a combo. You have to pull the correct inputs on a specific place to get the new stuff. It's basically a combo. Yeah. Nothing bad. It's a good thing. Honestly, there is a reason if they added combos from Street Fighter 2 while they were in developing the game and found out, wait, this weird bug makes me do more attacks in one go. Wait, this is actually really fun. Let me just make one game and we just change the entire landscape of video game forever. So yeah, seeing this stuff being used elsewhere is very fun. Let's move on. Randy with Kane Raziel Radix. I don't think he understood the thingies. Kane, badass. He chose neither good ending or bad ending. He took both cards at the end of Blood Omen 1. Raziel, Brianna Beach, but created for tourism in Nazca. Kidding. Just shut up. Don't you diss my Raziel. He got on and off some story arc. While Kane wants to decide his destiny but can't, Raziel can decide his destiny but doesn't because he's incredibly naive. Yeah, one wants to be free but can't, and the other is free but he he's technically free but in actuality he isn't, because every time he does something they go, you got played, dumbass. Like, by who? By that dude. Like, ah, damn it. And that's Raziel in a nutshell. That's Raziel from Soul River 1 to Defiance. But I think that Randy didn't understand the thing. Radix is the main character in Star Ocean. Imagine Frodo who gets visited by Captain Picard. He's my typical hero in this dark forest in the universe. Nice guy, cool adventure. Oh yeah, he got the wrong one. Okay. Okay. He put some stuff down. Star Ocean 2. You can craft huge amounts of stuff. Every character has a favorite food, and you have to find it by trial and error. But once you find it, he heals 100% HP and MP. Genius. So I guess that he says about uh food favorite foods. It is a pretty fun mechanic. Favorite items. Let's put it that way. It is a pretty fun mechanic that is also in Stardew Valley, where you can find the favorite item for a villager, and they get a lot of more happiness towards you. Because they're like, oh, you do really know me, and you're like, oh, well, I found that on the trash, in the trash outside your house, but yeah, I do know you. Oh man, the layers behind that. It's fun. Yeah, there's not much to say. It's something that it gives you more that it's something that rewards you for knowing the game. It rewards your knowledge, and it's something that is always a feel good mechanic. Rawlings Surrogate. We are doing the three. Let me fix YouTube chat. Why is YouTube chat not? Oh, there he is. There we go. We are doing the three questions that I posted on my server. Donators from the channel, they have access to one specific section of the channel where there's a VIP chat that is dead. No one uses it. There's a vent channel where you can just vent your frustrations away. And then there's the question submissions. Basically, every 2 weeks, I post a question asking you what are your three favorite blank, and I want you to give me three of your favorite things and explain the why. For this specific one, we're doing your three favorite game mechanics. It doesn't have to be a specific thing, a broad thing like RPGs. It can be also, as I put in my message, just I love the game mechanic where you can just kick a guy in the balls and they just go to 1 HP, but if you kick a girl, it just deals no damage, which is something that is actually in Godhead. It's real. Look it up. Anyway, you can cook a lot, you can make music, you can craft your own weapons, you can forge documents, you can write books and receive regular income that way. It's lovely. So, yeah, it's basically cooking, crafting, I guess. Oh, yeah, I also put crafting in No Man's Sky down. Once you got the right stuff, you can make a billion creds in 30 minutes. Most satisfying crafting system ever. Use the right things, you can get unlimited stuff, but you still have to work for it and think of it. Yeah, even then, it rewards your knowledge. It's something very important. It's sad because nowadays rewarding your knowledge basically boils down to pause the game, go on Google. Okay, I have the answer, which is something that I try not to do. I just do it whenever I don't care enough for something that is very trivial, and I'm like, it really doesn't matter. I'm on stream. I just want to get this done. I just want to go forward. I don't think people will see me just bang my head against the wall for 30 minutes. And Jack and Dexter 1, movement. Yeah, very, very broad movement mechanics. Giving game mechanics. No, I'm sorry, movement mechanics to a character and letting you uh pick and choose and combo them together is a quintessential for a good platforming game. First and foremost, I have the game right here. Is it the? It should be this one, right? No, this is Japanese Chrono Trigger. Come on. God damn it, I wanted to do something cool. I ended up doing something dumb. Also because it's this one. Why did I go for the SNES cartridges? The grandfather of very good movement. You can do crouch jumps. You can do crouch long jumps. You can do backward jumps. You can do triple jumps. You can do high jumps. You can do backward high jumps. You can do whatever. You can mix and match whatever you want. This is just beautiful. Perfection. Except it's very bad because I'm bad at the game. Shut up. Yakuza, Yakuza, Yakuza. But something that is very important in Jack 1, I mean, it's in all Jack and Dexter games, the first, the second, and the third. But I want to talk specifically about the first one, is how they learned how to make it feel snappy and just feel good whenever you use it. There is, it's not a mechanic, the game basically, whenever you do a movement option, like you go punch and then mid punch you want to jump, the game takes the inputs and starts the animation for the other thing, and then it just picks the animation you're in, like the punch, and the sort of the animation that you have to do, the jump, and just creates a middle frame, a frame between those two, to make it look like it's seamless. And it's just perfection. It's something that you don't see every day, especially for the PS2. It was just any Yakuza game. I still have to play Yakuza. I could play Yakuza. I played a little bit of Yakuza 0. I dropped it, not because I didn't like it, but because I was like, yeah, I'll play it later. And then a month passed, and I was like, I don't remember where I was, and then I didn't play it ever again. Anyway, oh, we have Mikkel too. Quick dash. I love a good air dash or ground slide that quickly establishes a momentum. Examples on the air slide being Hollow Knight, again, and Ori, where you can quickly zip from one place to another instantaneously. Whilst the ground slide, I often think of Crash Bandicoot, as it helps you not just get through opponents, but also you can combo a jump at the end for either grander height. Yes, again, combo, mix and matching movement options. I really like dashes, air dashes that let you change direction. And I really enjoy it when the game just is built around it. Because if you just have the basic platformer, the basic platformer style, like platform, and you can have a jump and an air dash, it just defeats the purpose of the game. It's not a platformer anymore. It's just way too easy. Oh, I jumped too high, dash back. Oh, no, I jumped the wrong, dash. It's just way too easy. I really like when the game actually tells you you will have to use the dash mid-jump. And if you use it well, you can get through the game. If you don't, you will die. Which is something that you don't really see much. It's, to make an example, I don't have any specific game in mind, but having like a wall where you have to jump, and then there's the corner, and then you have to dash. But you also have to do something to be able to jump and then dash. Like there is an enemy, you have to kill the enemy before you can dash, because if you dash, you take damage, and maybe you fall into the ground. You get it. It's a very very good recipe for a lot of movement options. I just like it. And for Crash Bandicoot, it really is important for ground slides because it gives you more speed than just running. So speedrunners will do ground slide into spin, ground slide, spin, ground slide, spin, ground slide, spin, because it's very, 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 very important. And helps you out, I guess. And it just feels good. It just feels good to just go at the Mach 5 speed. It just limb dismemberment. Oh wow, of course, Michael. Of course you will like that. I am not blaming you. It's fun. I think it's cool when enemies or even players themselves have to consider every aspect of their character. Let me pull up. I have the perfect picture. I don't have the perfect picture. I thought of a picture that I saw 12 years ago. I don't think I will find it again. But this is the first thing that comes into my mind. If you want to talk about limb dismemberment, how can you not talk about Dead Space? I didn't play Dead Space much, but I know this game is just mwah. I like how some people have bleeding, but nobody puts in a game arterial bleeding. The fuck are you talking about, boy? I think it's cool when enemies. I really read that, but let's reread everything. I want to read everything before I go and talk about it. I think it's cool when enemies or even players themselves have to consider every aspect of their character. Treating each part of the character's body as integral to its function is really nifty. Fear and Hunger is a great example of this, as well as the Formula 1 racing games, where tires, exhaust, and overall body of the car all contribute to its performance, and any damage will hamper your chances of winning. Wow, I did not think you would pull up a racing game. But yeah, makes sense. I would let me. I'm very tired. Bear with me. I'm very tired. It's very, very fun to have a game that makes you have to focus more on attacking weak spots, so the enemy will be weaker or slower, or you can deal with it better, rather than just have enemy that is HP, kill him, at 0 he goes down. As like I said, the xenomorphs, is that their word? Whatever. The bad boys. The zombros, fucked up zombros, alien zombros. They are made for dismemberment. Like if you see one with the claws, like, aha, look, I'm gonna claw you. You can just shoot at their limb and they lose the claw. Like, oh, that claw isn't nice. And then you can just kill them. It's a way to shift priority from just kill an enemy to study what you should shoot. So every encounter becomes more like a minigame than just, okay, next enemy. Same thing for just limb replacements, upgrades. Let's put it that way. Having every upgrade being tied to one of your limbs, part of your body, and have it so that upgrade, that function stops working whenever you take damage on that specific part, or maybe you get hacked, or maybe it just gets put on stop, whatever. It empathize, no, it just puts more weight on how you build your character. or base or whatever, how you build in that game. It's very important. It makes you use this a little bit more. It's very. I know it's hard for you fellas to use this, especially when video game. I get it. I get it. I empathize with you. I empathize with you. But it's good. It makes the game deeper. It makes the game funner. I know funner is not a word. Fuck you. And it just prolongs the replayability because you can go, what if I use this other thing? Like the with the reg, where you have to put stuff in specific places, and if you get hit, you will lose that thing. It was very fun. It was very interesting. ATB system, the last one for Mikkel. The perfect mix between my two favorite types of RPGs, hack and slash and turn-based. Final Fantasy VII's remake is one of the greatest uses of this system, where fights reward you for timing, counter-planning and dodging, while Kingdom Hearts 3 has the most fun battle system in my opinion. In my honest opinion. I like spamming the X button and relying on reflexes as it makes for a more chaotic and tense experience. I do also enjoy a lot more mentally stimulating and improvisational approach to battles and I think the ATB system is perfect at that. The active turn battle system, I really, really like it, but I don't really, really like it in hack and slash kind of games. I much prefer, I mean, the active ATB is active turn based. Yes, I much prefer an ATB that is closer to Final Fantasy VII, the base one, or Final Fantasy 5, 6, or 8. I didn't play 8. I didn't play 5. I played a little bit of 5, a very little bit. I did play 4, which has that. The remake has that. I have played 7. I didn't finish 7. I'm planning on playing 7 on stream, but on the actual hardware, not on dumbware, not on PC. I just like I much prefer having a turn-based game. Have a good night, Russian. Having a turn-based game that rewards you for being fast and calculating as you were waiting for stuff to happen. I saw the caption, gasp, and I realized my damas forgot to listen to my submission. Whatever. Don't worry, I made fun of you for that. Also, welcome, Mr. Azus. Don't worry. There is the VOD and it's like 5 minutes. It's not. It's like let me drink a little bit of water because I'm not working. I should have asked for photos. Please put photos next time. Also because I already know what I'm gonna put next, and I'm gonna spoil it at the end. Huh? We only have one thing of Mikkel and 3 of Ribby, so we're basically done. I get the more active ATB because I really like Kingdom Hearts 2. I really like Crisis Core, and I do like not Dredge of Cerberus, Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep. There we go. But I think that those aren't really. I know they are ATBs, but I don't really consider them ATBs. It's more like a hack and slash with optional stuff because you can just go attack. You can just go. Oh, it's dead. Whereas RPGs are a lot more based on you have to plan what's. Even in RPGs, you can just press X, just go. Oh, you guys can see. Oh, I killed the enemy. Good. But I like the idea of having more options, having a more management style of gameplay, with the caveat that you have to be as fast as possible, because if you're not fast, the enemy is gonna attack you. I just love that. I just like that. It's just And I also get the as I said, the hack and slash with some turn-based mechanics. I mean, do we have to take out Kingdom Hearts 2? I don't think we do have. I just wish it had a little less of just press triangle to win. And they made it more press triangle to win. That was my biggest annoyance with that game, and they just went double down. Anyway, let's go with Rebecca. They're all trees are cute. Rebecca went with multiple endings / different routes. Few games do this, but when they do, it's always great. I love when games respond to your own choices, and said choices have consequences. Not only it feels more real, but it also makes the experience truly your own. Insert the last, not The Last of Us. Which one was it? It's not The Last of Us. It's the other bony one, the one with Joel. Not the one with Joel. The one with Clementine. The Walking Dead. Yeah, The Walking Dead. Cue in The Walking Dead where your choices don't matter at all. The moment you realize, oh, you have to choose between Billy and a grumpy old man, you go, oh, they are both gonna die. But I get it. Like, there's a lot of games that do have consequences for your actions, where depending on how you interact with a character, that character might shut you off forever for the rest of the game. The first thing that comes into my mind is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, because I still have it on my screen. You think I'm kidding? I mean, where's the main window? Oh, I gotta. You think I was kidding? It's here. You thought Zell was making a joke. No, Zell was being very much real. And it greatly increases replayability. The problem that I have with routes is that most of the times you realize that the developers just worked on one route, and then the second one was just a little bit just to put, oh, your choices matter in the behind the box. But that is not a problem with the mechanic. It's more of a problem with laziness from developers. I'm not calling developers lazy. It's just sometimes you just can't do it. Sometimes it's just impossible to do it. Especially if you have games that are like a trilogy, so you have to deal with that shit. The Witcher does it kinda well. Like, if you have the tattoo in the first game, if you get a tattoo in the first game, in the second one, if you go, okay, yeah, I use this save to start the second game, you have the tattoo. It's very neat. That's very neat. Character creator and / customization. The more the merrier. I love making all sorts of characters, from myself to friends to characters I love. They really foster my creativity, and it's always a bunch of fun. And I spend hours in them. XD! Same goes for when you can really customize your character's abilities, as well as decorating stuff like your home base. Yeah, she just wants the secret base. Who doesn't want the secret base back? God damn it, Pokemon Company. You created one of the best ideas in the entire franchise. And I went, let's remove it 2 games in. Why? Because it's too good. Fuck you. Just watched the VOD, and I said hello to other Asus. Oh, past Asus is not gonna be sad now. Good job, Asus. Good job. I do agree that if you want to have a customizable character, you should just give me all the options. I don't care. Just give me pronouns. Give me weight. Give me breast size. Give me tummy size. Give me thigh size. Give me hair size. Give me body hair size. Give me feet size. Give me fucking pants size. Not the wiener size, just the pants. I want to be a small man in big pants. I just want to have pants that are three times me. And whenever I walk, you just see the pants go wah 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 with me going and the pants are wah 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 wah. That's it. I want that shit. The more I can fuck up my character, the happier I am. I'd rather press random and fuck off. Shit is boring as fuck. It's fun. I do get with the perfectionism, and I go, oh, but I want to be like that. What if I wanted to be a little bit different? I like games that let you create a character, customize it fully, and then tell you, look, if you want to change it, you can change it later. You go there to that old man. He gives you a potion that is gonna make you change character just however you want. I just love it, especially if the developers let you just max the slide. Right, you can separate your eyes 2 meters from your other eye. Shit is funny. Yes, exactly. Just give me the Oblivion character creator. I want the Oblivion character creator. Let me. I want the modded Oblivion character creator that adds even more fucked up stuff to do. Or whatever, the Dark Soul, Demon Soul, whatever. I just love it. Yeah, shoulder like. I just want to be like this. I just want to get no neck, all shoulder, and just be like. I just want to be Kingpin from Enter the Spider-Verse. I just want to be that, okay? It's beautiful. I want it. Okay, it's funny. I get it now. Right? It's beautiful. I love that shit. I wouldn't call it one of my favorite, but goddamn. No, I would call it one of my favorite. Especially because I have a lot of favorite mechanics. Last but surely not least, social links / affection. Bonding with a character in a game always makes me care about them. It's always optional, but it gives you a more insight on their personality if you're willing to put in the effort. It's always neat. Or you can cheese it. Oh, it's a birthday? Well, Google told me that you like pen. You love pen. Here, now let drama dump me 5 years worth of friendship. Come on. That's it. That's how it works. Now, I get it. Persona is 50% of the gameplay is just hearing people drama dump about their life. My Red Dead Redemption 2 horrors, that bonding is so boring. Fun. That depends on how you make the bonding. If the bonding is just go there, do quest, like go there, kill enemy, get item, again pen, go back, give pen. Oh, I'm your lover now. It's boring, but I really like whenever the mechanics are like you go to talk with them and they get that the bit friendship every day. You go talk with them and you just. And then you go like, hey, I found this, and it's their item. Maybe finding items that you know it's theirs, like lost items. And you go, hey, look, you lost this. And you're like, oh, thank you, you lost this. Yeah, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a pretty good, it has a pretty good system. It's not perfect. I don't think it's perfect. It's, I wish that Stardew Valley had put a little bit more effort. I'm not gonna say a little bit more effort because man, that dude has been working on that game for a decade by now, over a decade, and the game is it shows. But I wish you could go and talk with specific character at specific times and get a little bit more bonding stuff, the meter, whatever you want to call it. Like if you go and find like Flint almost closing, and you just go to talk, and it has like, oh, today was a pretty slow day. Thank you for checking up on me. And instead of like 25 XP, it gives you like 50. It would be basically useless. Let's be useless, but it would be fun having taking someone before they're going to bed and they go like, "Oh, I'm so drunk," because they're getting out of the bar, and you could be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring you home." And you can just shoulder them and just bring them home, and it's just a sprite of you keeping it, you having his arm like this, and then you can move it, and you're the one that moves it, so you can just go wherever the fuck you want. You can go home, and he wakes up at your house like, "What the fuck?" And you just lose friendship instead of gaining it. It would be fun. I gotta dip, gotta show him because he's thinking, see y'all, good night, Mr. House. Because I'm done, basically. There wasn't much. I'm not gonna stream for, I'm not gonna, I'm way too tired as well. I'm tired. My bones hurt. My muscles hurt. I'm just gonna tell you what is in for, not next week, the week after that. And I'm gonna post it on Discord as well. The next question is, what are three of your favorite tropes? I'm not gonna say what tropes I like personally, but I will post them later. Later, I haven't done it yet, but yeah, that is what I want you to tell me. Three of your favorite tropes, and please give me examples. Tropes like a dumb guy with a heart of gold. It can be in video games. It can be in whatever. It's, I want to know what are three of your favorite tropes. Just look up tropes online. You'll find it. Anyway, I'm gonna dip as well because I want to go vibe after these days. And I just want to chill, and I want to just go tropes. Yeah. Well, all right. Thank you, Mr. Razus. Why did I do that? It looks very, very dumb. But again, thank you, and until tomorrow.